Hello, I'm Shannon. So today I'm going to be showing you my video of how my skills have progressed since day one in your classroom till the end of December, which is now over a few months. I really enjoyed being in your class, and it's something that I would definitely take next year if it's an option. Not only have I gotten better at my listening skills as we did the test, I feel more confident speaking in front of audiences now. I feel I am better able to project my voice and control my tone and pitch to people. And overall, I just feel a lot more strong now that I went through your class. So I thank you for always being there to help me. And let's get right into the video. Okay, so the clip I'm about to show you is my first reflection clip from your class. Okay, so today is September 12th, 2016, and I'm doing my post video response to my presentation that I did today. So this was my first presentation that I've actually done at Hudson College. As you know, I'm new there, and I came from a school that I was actually at for all of high school, and everybody I knew there I went to elementary school with. So it was a completely different experience presenting in front of people that I've only known for 3 or 4 days today. And I'm a pretty outgoing, not type of shy person, but today I was a little worried to go up, and I tried to stall going last, but I ended up volunteering Julius, and Miss Shannon made me go up to the front. But I thought I did okay. I think that the grammar hiccups that Miss Shannon had mentioned for someone else, I believe it was Julia, I think that that was a big problem of mine today, as I'm doing actually right now. It's something that I do a lot when I speak. I say a lot, but otherwise I think I did okay. I think my fluency was okay. Ms. Shannon did say for my feedback that I did need more images in the second half. However, the first half was good. So note taken for my next presentation to keep the pictures fluent and flowing throughout all of them. But I did think I did okay, although in going to a new school, it was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous to present in front of all those people, but I think that I need to conquer my fears, and that's why I chose this class. So I think that that's a step that's going to help me moving forward. But overall, I think I 8 out of 10 on this presentation. But I know for next time what I need to do, what I need to fix, and yeah, it was a good first presentation. Throughout your courses here, we did a lot of different stuff, such as workshops, poetry, presenting on others, presenting about ourselves, presenting about topics that we chose. So what I'm about to show you was my second group project that we did this year with my friend Julius. It was actually a workshop that we did on ping pong, which is something I'm both passionate about, as well as Julius. So check it out. Okay, so today me and Julius are going to be doing a workshop, and as you can tell, our workshop is ping pong. Okay, so ping pong was invented in 1901 in Victoria, England. And for those of you who don't know, ping pong is actually an Olympic sport since 2000. Most of it's regulated by the ITTF, which is the International Table Tennis Federation, which started in 1926. So they're basically involved in setting the rules, organizing tournaments, setting rankings, World Cup rankings, all of that. So that's exactly what they do. As you can tell in that video, I say okay so a lot, as that's something we talked about this year, is repetition. And that was one of my goals this year, was to get better at repetition, to not keep saying okay, this and that throughout every presentation, and I actually did get better, so let me show you. Hey.
What?
Nice.
What?
Shoes.
Hey.
Pardon?
Nice.
What?
Shirt.
Thanks. One of my favorite units throughout this course was the unit that we got to read storybooks to children. Now, from the beginning, I was very nervous, I was not happy, I was really kind of scared to read books, but after I read the books to them, I realized that they were only 5 and 6 years old, and I realized that they actually really did like the book I chose. Before I read the book, I felt that maybe it wasn't gonna be good enough or detailed enough, and I guess I had higher expectations for these students because I don't know what people have read to them before, but as you can see, here's the outcome of what happens. So I just performed or read a book to junior kindergarten's part of one of the units that I did in your class, Miss Shannon's class. And to start this video off, this was the book. So it is Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road? And it is published by Laura Patum in 2006. So I was really scared for this because I feel like there's so much high expectations that the students would have for me. Um, just like having good pitch, being engaging, making it fun for them because they're junior kindergartens and they kind of lose track easily. But after, I felt really good and I actually want to go back and tell another story to them because they were really having fun with it. They were like, oh, I've read it, yeah, the chicken crossed the road because of this and that, and they just really enjoyed it. And it was a lot better than I thought it would have been. But I was just really, really scared in the beginning because I thought they would actually judge me. Although they're 4 and 5, they actually ended up loving me, and sometimes I see them around the school now, and saying, well, not now, but within the first few hours after I was actually leaving school on the same day, and they said, oh, Daniel, he read the book to us today, and so I guess they really did like it, and yeah. Okay, so as you can see, from the beginning to the end of the video, that reflection that I just showed you, I was way more open to giving how I'm feeling. I feel like my tone and pitch was better, my energy was also better, and as you can see, my confidence level has gone up extremely from this class, as my confidence has been down in majority of my pre-reflection or pre-project videos. However, my post videos are all more energetic and happy, as I feel like I get an energy boost or a confident boost. So the last and my second favorite unit that we did this course is poetry. So I'm going to show you something that I presented as my first poem and then my final poem. Yeah. Little tiger never eats, little tiger never sleeps. Little tiger struggles for food, little tiger is never in a good mood. Little tiger's home is being taken away, little tiger is likely to be stray. Little tiger likes to pray that one day the world will be okay. Little tiger thinks it needs to stop. Little tiger prays that humans will realize and help. Woo! And now to show you my final edition of my poem. Dolphins swim and dolphins play. When I was a little boy, I swam with them and they were beautiful gray. When you get in the water, they give such a magical feeling with their fins gliding perfectly through the water and their magnificent speed. See, that created a magical feeling for me. Their skin thick as rocks but smooth as paper. See, the ocean is a wonderful place, but we're destroying it more and more, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. They're extraordinary animals getting plastic pop bottle rings around their neck to choke them, but us humans stand around making no effort to change. Whales are happy animals, and whales are social animals, but whales are not meant to be put in tanks at SeaWorld, and we've made a good step at closing that down. But if we don't change, they won't be in the future. You see, the ocean is what makes Earth special because it adds so much diversity. Coral reefs used to be colorful and vibrant, but years of human neglect, and well, you guessed it, they're destroyed. In just 50 years, we've managed to lose 27% of our reefs, and in the next 32, that will turn to 32%. The Tacopa pupfish has gone extinct from taking over. The sea mink has also gone extinct. I'm asking on behalf of our ocean friends and Mother Nature that we unite as one together. Stand against this ocean torture, because if we stand together, we can fix this. We can restore what's been lost and begin appreciating our Earth again by recycling, not littering, and working on restoring. I believe in myself and humanity, and if you do too, we can see change. Okay, so today was the final day in your class. I presented my IRP. So my IRP was on Barack Obama. Honestly, I was really, really nervous for this presentation because, it's worth 15% and it's basically the same as an exam, and I was terrified, but it turns out that I feel like it was the best performance that I've ever done in your classroom so far, and I think that you'll be very pleased to see the results that I have in this speech compared to the ones that I have in the beginning, so I will show you. I'm going to be doing a presentation on the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. Early life. Born on August 4th, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii to Ann Dunham and Barack Obama Sr. A few months after Barack Obama was born, his dad left him and moved back to Indonesia to pursue a career in law, and then went to Boston to go to Harvard. Within that time, several years later, Barack's mom had remarried and managed to have 8 more kids, with a total of 2 sisters and 6 brothers. So by the age of 10, Barack was living with just his mom and his new stepdad, and Barack's mom was not really impressed with the education he was getting and was worried about how his life and future was going to go from where it was at. So she decided to send him back to Honolulu, Hawaii with his maternal grandparents, and they sent him to Panahu Academy, which was in Honolulu, and he completed grade school there with honors and was very successful on the basketball team. So later on in his life, in the 20s, he then moved to LA and went to Occidental College. However, he only did 2 years there and didn't finish his education there. He then went to New York City to... As you can see from my IRP video that I just showed you, there's been significant progress since the beginning of the year. Not only with using rhetorical devices and analyzing the speech better, but from my body posture, to my body language in general, to my voice, and to just the fluency of how I present my speeches now. But in the beginning of the year, I don't think I was nearly as fluent or nearly as confident with how I stood. You know, I would fidget with my hands and slouch over, but I feel like, as you can see throughout this video I've shown you here, my posture gets better, everything just gets better, and I feel like I'm just becoming more of a well put together public speaker. So, yeah. So, throughout the videos that I've presented in this actual IRP video, I've displayed a lot of rhetorical devices, good and bad, body style, body language. I've displayed tons of stuff, organization in my presentations, my fluency, my pitch changes, and there's just been so much stuff that I'm able to critique for every video, and I can personally say that watching this video now, as I make it, from seeing the beginning to the end, I really do see a lot of progress in myself. For instance, in my poem, Little Tiger, I used repetition. However, for the practice one, I didn't really do the best body language. I was slouched over in the chair, my voice wasn't really projected. As much as I had the pitch, I didn't really have the sound, and I was, slouched over. But I did have repetition, and I did have rhetorical devices in there, which was also pretty good. And in my final IRP, I had great organization with 3 points, 4 points, not with too much information on the slide, which is something you helped me with, because as I used to make presentations, I used to fill with information. So as you can see in the video, I've actually cut down the information that I put in and just put basic points, which then just give me ideas as I'm presenting to say stuff about. Another example would be my talking about rap history. So with my rap history, I had a lot of word hiccups, this, that, and it just really didn't come together well. But as you see from some of my final presentations, I've improved on that a bunch. As much as I'm doing it right now, in my presentations, a lot of it's gone. My body posture has improved. I stand straight. I project my voice better. I'm able to speak off my mind way better, and yeah, so thank you for having me in your class this year. It's been an honor to be in your class. I've really learned so much, as you can see in my video. My progression has been amazing from every single thing we've talked about in class. I feel like I've improved on, as well as the listening quizzes. I mean, I think on my first one, I might even got a fail on it, but by the end, I worked my way up to the 80s and 90s, and you know what, in the beginning, I didn't really believe you saying, just keep practicing, it's going to get better, but it really was true, so I thank you for that. But overall, I've just gotten a better speaker, just a better presenter overall, and I thank you so much for that. So thank you for your help this year, Miss Shannon. I hope you have a great Christmas break, and yeah.